All right, we are almost back with the food banks. You just don't go on the inside. Everything's still on the outside. Try to eliminate the copycat as much as possible. So we went and hit about, two of them in the last 2 weeks. Tomorrow I'm going to hit me another one that was once on the inside, but now it's on the outside. So we'll just see what happens. And, the main thing we came busy with is, to my surprise, is the bicycle fan club that we got online. Be a bicycle rider. I started a bicycle group online. And it's up over to about 50 plus members. I didn't think it would get that fast in less than 2 months. But a lot of people have been at home, and a lot of people ain't been riding their bikes on tours and in big groups. So that's still out for right now. But, the virus dictates everything. So we'll just see what will happen. So anyway, that's what's something new I added on to it, of what I'm doing with bicycles. Third thing is the tour. I'm going to put the tour online, especially with the bicycle group. I'm going to get their feedback because we got the money to get a tour started. But it don't seem like we're going to get to that finish line with that. Because my money got locked down a little bit because they're not open to issue out a check. And like I said, I don't know why they didn't go through ECN. But I guess because of the virus, they didn't want to travel. Well, whatever reasons, we got some money that can put together a bicycle tour. But it won't be the big one. It'll be the 2 small ones. Cotton Creek Greenway will be off the table because it's just too long. The other 2 is kind of short. One is very short, 1 mile one way and 1 mile the other way. The other one's about 5 or 6 mile round trip. So it should be interesting if I can get that going. And with the bike group, find somebody that might be interested in helping out. So I'm going to put it out there before the month's out. This month is June. So hopefully I'll be able to put that out there this month and get some feedback. So that's what's happening with that. So we back a little bit with the food banks. We're still out and about on our bicycles. The reason I started riding the bike because the high cost of the insurance also. Not just to get around to the food banks, but I put my car down about 5 years ago because of the high cost of the insurance, and I challenged myself to ride a bike year round. And once I started doing that and seeing how easy it was in the neighborhood, well, it wasn't easy, but it wasn't that difficult. It wasn't impossible, let's put it like that. Then I went for it. So I've been going for it ever since then, even though I did have alternative transportation. But that's a whole nother story. We won't get into that. So anyway, that's what's happening with the bicycle group, the food bank group, and I'm definitely been way behind in repairs. That's for sure. I got to spend 1 day just dedicated to working on bicycle. I think the hottest day coming up this week is 90 degrees, so I'm staying indoors. I'm going to do just bicycle. I don't care if I go in the basement and do it to keep cool. Do bicycles all that day in the trailers, all that day. And see how many I can get together. I bought some paint for the trailers. So I just got to paint them and get them ready to rock and roll. So we just see what happens. But meant to be is going to be, especially with this virus out here, that's one thing you have learned in life. What's meant to be will be. And if it's meant to be, then it'll go down. If it ain't meant to be, then you ain't got to worry about it. Anyway, that's what's happening. So it's time for me to say adios. I'm going to ring that bell and let everybody know it's time to go. The next thing I'm going to try to do is put this online with the group and see what's happening because I got enough episodes. I did enough recording to make that happen. So I'm going to see how this sounds and see what happens from there. All right, later.